will go, Vince, in 5, 4, 3. And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to WKYC.com, also Facebook Live and YouTube. It is that time of the week. It's time to pick our WKYC, or announce our WKYC.com high school football game of the week for week number 2. I'm Dave DeNatale. That's Tyler Carey. And TC, you've got the honors. We had another good poll, good response on a holiday weekend, no less, from our fans. And where am I going Friday night?
Well, after about 6,700 votes, not as many as the 55,000 we had last week. Look, we think something in the algorithm may have changed, but nonetheless, still a very good showing. Chagrin Falls and Kenston is this week's high school football game of the week. Took home about 55% of the vote. Sizable margin, beating out Kirtland and Paynesville Riverside. Valley Forge, Rocky River kind of came in a little bit more in the rear, but still 3 very good choices on the list this weekend. This was a game you had been talking about for a while that we've wanted to do because this is the Bombers' first home game since winning the D3 state championship last year.
Their first state championship, and I can remember being on the field in Canton after the state championship win and talking to their athletic director, their head coach, Jeff Grubich, and just we were talking about how great this is for the school. And I just remember even saying, boy, that next year home game will be, first home game will be something else. And wouldn't you know, it just kind of works out that way that we can do it. And you've asked us to go there. So, we're going to see the Bombers. They're coming off of a really impressive win over Black River last Friday.
Another good team, Black River, too.
And the thing that strikes me the most is that, Kenston, we talk about the offense, Jack Porter and John Tom Kufsick and all the points that they can put up. But, they pitched a shutout, against River. So that leads me to believe defensively they've picked things up a notch, and that's going to be a challenge as much as anything else for Mark Imarino and the Chagrin Falls Tigers. They're going to have to figure out if they could score with Kenston, but also how to really get into this defense and get some things going offensively.
Well, that's the issue. I'm not sure that they can score. You mentioned Tom Kufsick and Porter just picking up right where they left off and just laying the wood to Black River in that first game. Kenston's going to be motivated coming into, they want to perform well in front of their home fans for the first time back. And it's a rivalry game. This is essentially the Battle of Chagrin Falls, even though Kenston isn't technically in Chagrin Falls. It's basically Chagrin Falls. And this is a game that both fan bases are going to be pumped up for. Now, Chagrin Falls was, 4-6 last year, so obviously they're going to be the underdog in this one. But this is a game you cannot overlook, and I don't think the Bombers will.
No, I don't think so either. And Jeff Grubich, does a good job, I think, getting his guys focused. John says it was a no-brainer. Listen, I'll tell you this. I thought that the the Kirtland Riverside game might be where we end up going, because I think that's an intriguing matchup. You've got the defending Division 6 state champs, now up to D5 this year in the Hornets, going up to play a Division 2 team in Riverside. And, I'll tell you this, Riverside, Dave Boers' team is going to be upset because they scored 54 points last week and lost to Perry. So
another good team.
Another good team. So I'm intrigued. I think you do a great job Friday night as we're doing these games. We keep you posted as to what's happening elsewhere, and I'm going to be real interested to hear how that game is transpiring up the road in Paynesville.
Well, we'll certainly keep you updated on that. What we try to do with some of those games, the games that we reveal and keep you updated on during the game of the week, we try to pick games that are kind of relevant to those opponents, like in their conference, and just the bigger games of the weekend. That will certainly be one we'll keep an eye on. Riverside, again, a playoff team last year. This could really be Kirtland's only big test, other than the Heights game.
Yeah.
I don't want to discount the Redskins in any way.
That's in week 4, and
yes.
that's always a big rivalry game anyway. But short of that, most of the Kirtland has had this ability to plow through the regular season every year and with little or no problems. So I'm just absolutely curious, because you just hear people say, well, maybe Kirtland graduated all this talent from the state championship.
They've been saying that for years.
That's it. There's
just something in the water up there in Lake County that they produce these incredible football players and these great state champions, and they should be proud of it. It's really one of the best stories in high school football in Northeast Ohio.
Yeah, so we'll follow that game amongst others on Friday night. Now, we come up on Sunday nights now. We during Indians Tonight, the sports crew here at Channel 3, we vote on our top 5 high school teams of the week, and who are your 5 to watch. And myself, Nick Camino, David Kinder, Pat Chiesa, Tyler Carey, all involved in the voting. And what's our top 5 for this week?
Well, let's reveal it. It was revealed on Indians Tonight Sunday night, but we'll go into a little bit more detail right here. Number 1, no surprise, Archbishop Hoban.
Yes.
Dino, not only did they win their opening game 42-12, they beat a team, Harrisburg, PA, that was the runner-up for the 6A state championship in Pennsylvania last year, and they blew them out by 30. Again, this is a team that could compete for a national championship.
Yes.
You never know, depending on how the dominoes fall. Diamante Trayanum had a couple of touchdowns. Devin Hightower had a pick 6. Caden Clark, Alabama commit, had a touchdown.
The usual suspects.
Just ho-hum, we win by 30, move on to, they get Cardinal Mooney next week.
Yep. With Ignatius coming then the following week.
The only game that really gave them fits last year. 21-14 they won last year.
Yep.
All right, number 2 is Mentor. Now,
That's a nice win for them.
In respect to our game of the week, this was probably the game of the week throughout all of high school football. They beat St. Edward on the road at Byers Field, 29-28. Ian Kipp wrote the star of the show. I mentioned he might be the best quarterback in Northeast Ohio. Throws a touchdown to Luke Floria, the Boston College commit, and Kipp scores the game-winning touchdown with about 2.5 minutes left. And they just barely edged St. Edward, kind of getting a little bit of revenge from last year's playoff loss. But again, kind of a repeat of last year when they won in the regular season. We don't know what's going to happen in the playoffs.
We'll see what happens in November if they have to meet each other again. And always think that the battle lines are drawn for those later matchups there, but it came down to essentially a safety in that game. So I had a hard time not voting for St. Edward, even though that they lost that game. They're still a very talented football
I still
team.
had them in my personal top 5.
Yeah, it's hard, hard to keep them off.
Hard to put them in the top 5 when they're 0-1, but when you see how good they are in that game, and you know that we've got a whole season left.
Loaded.
By the way, we will note again that was the last opener for Steve Trevisano at Mentor. So nice way for him getting off to a 1-0 start. Number 3 is St. Ed's rival, St. Ignatius. Now, similar to Archbishop Hoban, they played Loyola Academy, one of the Illinois state champions, and won 27-10. So it shows you maybe Ohio high school football is just a little tick above some of the other states. No offense to them. We're sure they love it.
I just think sometimes people say, well, Texas, California, Florida, Pennsylvania, Illinois, and then maybe Ohio. And it's getting proven now time and time again.
So underrated how great the town is up here. And I'm not saying they're on the level of Texas or Florida. I mean, we know what it is down there.
But whether you're talking about Northeast Ohio, you're talking about the area in Cincinnati, you're talking about even in Western Ohio where the Marion locals are and Coldwaters, those small school powerhouses are out there. Top to bottom, this is a great state for football. I mean, it just is.
I feel like the small schools here tend to, in some ways, get a little bit more play than the bigger schools do. Not that the bigger schools like Ed's and Ignatius and Mentor don't get that attention. They certainly do, and they deserve it. But we really have those mini dynasties. We mentioned Kirtland, Mogador, how great they are every single year. Orville winning a state championship last year. Even Hoban, a little bit smaller than some of these other schools, although they get the talent, winning 4 straight state titles. Some of these more under-the-radar schools, they tend to make the headlines, and good for them.
Yeah. Now, by the way, marquee matchup of the week is going to be up at Osborne Stadium on Friday night. You've got Mentor hosting St. Ignatius.
Yes.
So as far as our poll's concerned, it's number 2 versus number 3.
Yes.
Now, meanwhile, number 4, Massillon looked awfully good.
Well, and especially a team. I know St. V didn't make the playoffs last year, but they're always a threat. They have a good new coach. This was kind of a close game, and then toward the end, Massillon just kind of blew him out of the water. Give you the stat. Andrew Wilson Lamp, the star of this game, a school record in the history of Massillon football. A school record.
Long and distinguished history.
233 receiving yards and a touchdown in that game. Jaden Ballard the Ohio State recruit, added a long touchdown of his own. I had them as one of the 2 best teams in the state in my own personal poll coming in, and I think they really proved it on this night.
Then number 5, the team we saw last week play and win in dominant fashion, those Wadsworth Grizzlies.
They really made a statement.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. And we were talking about how, because some people were thinking about, how bad Highland looked, and it was not a great game for Highland. I think even their coach
they
would
looked
admit
like
that.
they needed. Highland looked like they needed another week or so to get ready for the regular season, especially on offense. I just thought Bryce Profit trying to get back to the nuances of playing quarterback, they needed a little bit more time to iron out the kinks.
The final score was
Wadsworth looked like they're in playoff mode.
Oh yeah, the final score was 42-20, and it really wasn't even that close. Yeah. But yet, for us to say, Highland just looked bad, we cannot discount how good Wadsworth is, especially the kid, Don Laparo, 5 touchdowns. I mean, it was his personal playground.
Yeah, and Trey Schaefer threw 3 touchdown passes. And, Justin Todd told me after the game, hey, look, I had an all-Ohio quarterback 2 years ago in Bothman, but Trey, when it comes to just pure quarterback ability, Trey Schaefer's the best I've ever coached.
The key for Wadsworth is, because I don't know if they're going to lose a regular season game, and they have not lost a regular season game since, I believe, 2016. Yeah. They've now won 22 straight.
Yep.
It's going to be when they get to the playoffs, can they get past the Maslins and the Avons and the whatever, all those
Potentially Hoban.
Hoban, yes. You can't forget Hoban, of course. They've certainly proven that they have the desire and the talent to do so, but again, sometimes it's just too much too fast when you go up against those teams. But I think maybe this year they've got that motivation.
On the schools that just kind of missed out, one of them that I voted for was Avon. I thought that to come back and rally, and you didn't necessarily play your best, but you beat your rival in Avon Lake. I thought that's a high quality win for Mike Elder's team. So that was the team I ended up voting at 5th, and it had more to do. I mean, I think Wadsworth certainly is deserving too, but it had more to do with me of who Avon beat. But
I mean,
I thought the Eagles. I thought that was important for them to get that win.
I mean, in games like that, especially against an arch rival and a great team like Avon Lake, it's not really about, oh my God, we got to look good. You just got to get that win.
Yeah,
you get that win, that's all anyone cares about, and then you just move on to the next opponent, because more than likely you're not going to face them again, although they have faced each other in the playoffs at times.
Could happen.
May not have seen the last of them, but all in all, you're right. I think that's the important thing. Them coming from behind to win that game is really going to be a boost for them throughout the season. We mentioned St. Edward earlier. I will give a shout-out to the quarterback, Connor O'Malley, had 4 total touchdowns in the Mentor game. They actually led 28-21 before Mentor came back and won it. I think this St. Edward team is clearly going to be in the run for the state championship all year, as they are every year, and they can't be too discouraged by that one-point loss.
I wouldn't. And one more shout-out. Drew Schiano of Perry High School. And by the way, Perry's got Chardon this week. You're talking about another game. If you're roaming around Geauga County and you don't come, I want you to come to Kenston. Come see our game that we're going to be broadcasting. But if you're looking for a game maybe to go to that's going to be wild and crazy, Perry is going to be at Chardon. Drew Schiano tied a state record with 9 touchdown passes in Perry's win over Riverside last week, 63-54. And 9 touchdown passes.
We'll clarify Lake County Perry, by the way.
For those of you Perry, not Maslin
For those
Perry.
of you who, and they don't like saying Maslin Perry, we know that for sure.
They'd be mad at me if I said that.
I've been told that Anna Huntsman, who used to work as an intern here, is still a friend of mine. I would call it Maslin Perry. She went there, and she would always correct me.
You get the slap.
One more shout-out that I'll give, and not necessarily for the way they won. It was a nice win. Solon beat Hudson this past weekend, 46-41.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about it's going to be about their defense. And Najee Story, who's, again, one of the top recruits in the area, recovering a fumble in the game. So he had a nice night, but giving up 41 points to Hudson. I mean, Hudson's always a tough opponent.
Watch the season. I want to see if that's indicative of a Hudson program that might be back on its way up. If that's what it is, then I don't think Jim McQuaid will worry too much about it. But if it's a leaky defense, those things get exposed as the season goes. So we'll watch that.
And we know how Jekyll and Hyde Solon has always been. I mean, this was a team that beat Mentor last year.
Yeah.
I mean, beat the best team in the state at that time, and then beyond that, lost to Madonna,
got
flamed
knocked out
out.
the last 3 weeks,
Yep.
the last couple of weeks, and then lost to McKinley. So we'll watch that certainly as the week goes. Again, our game of the week, Dennis Maniloff will join me from WTAM 1100. We're going to take a trip into D-Man's World Friday. He'll join me on the call. We'll greet you at about 6:50 from Bomber Country in Kenston, as Kenston will host Chagrin Falls. Tyler will be back here. We'll be updating you all throughout the evening with scores, and make sure you follow us on Twitter at WKYC. Make sure you're following our page at WKYC.com. We've got all sorts of great stuff for you throughout the night. Scoreboard, photos, videos, etc.
Exact page, WKYC.com/HSS. For those of you wondering, want the exact location, that you can get all your high school coverage there. We've got the preview pieces from earlier in the year. I'll have the top 5 up later in the day for you to go back and read it again. We're really doing a great job with this, man. I'm loving it.
2 weeks down, a long way to go. But again, now we'll talk to you this Friday from out in Kenston. The Bombers and the Tigers will be our WKYC Game of the Week. Thanks to you for voting. And again, D-Man and I will talk to you Friday in Kenston. I'll be back with Jim Donovan a little later on tonight for the Donovan Live postgame show. Thanks for watching, everyone, here on WKYC's Facebook Live and YouTube.